Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to another episode of our Najd playthrough in Europa Universalis 4. Last episode, we vassalized Mogadishu. I would have conquered them, but as you can see, we would have ended up sharing a land border with France, and I do not want them to attack me, or I don't want them to also suddenly decide basically that I'm the enemy along with the Ottomans. I actually am sort of hoping that they might even go as far as to think of me as an ally when I eventually rival the Ottomans. However, for the moment, there's no chance that's happening because we have to get a bit stronger before we go to war with the Ottomans, and they are already on the losing foot. Like, we have allied Tunis. Ottomans have not. Again, they might do. It wouldn't surprise me if they re-allied Tunis. But they have lost currently 2 successive wars against Austria and the Commonwealth. They've lost a chunk of provinces here, lost a chunk of provinces there, and here, actually. So, to be honest, I can only sort of seeing this going against the Ottomans, and they can't expand anywhere else. I have blocked off these 2 avenues, which are traditional avenues that the Ottomans normally expand down, and obviously Tunis is there. So really, they are pretty much only going to decline at this point, unless they declare war on Nogai, which, maybe, I don't know. I am not inclined. I could even loop up around here. That is a possibility. But, for the moment, oh dear, our royal marriage with Tunis ended. For the moment, I think we need to focus on... Let's pull this guy back. Focus on Timurids as potential expansion opportunity. What we need to do in order to... Because the thing is, if we go to war with Timurids, essentially... we're going to be going to war with a lot of people. Malwa, in particular, are quite scary at the moment. And I do not want to go to war with Malwa. They are also my ally. So it might end up being that the only avenue of expansion is actually up through Nogai at the moment. Which, you know, is not necessarily a bad thing. Where have you risen up? Can you... Oh, you're not going to manage that, are you? You little whatsits. I think I need to build another little army, don't you? Let's build a slightly smaller army. So let's get a 15 for 5 and template name 2. And let's build one of you down there, because we do need an army sitting around here for, you know, occasions like that. Otherwise, because I cannot be bothered to bring these big armies all the way down here, especially when they're spending their time drilling and whatnot. It just seems like a waste of their skills. Actually, now we have the ability to get an extra leader. Was that as a result of this? No, I don't know what that was a result of then. In any case, we are getting another little army built up. It'll take a few months to get going. I think it's just these last cannons, actually. Brandenburg's at war with Spain and Austria and lots of people. So it looks like even the super soldiers of Brandenburg are probably going to lose out in this one. I'm probably not going to get a general for this army, because I don't see the point, to be honest. I'm going to sit down here and plonk myself on top of this province just so I don't get any... Wow, so it keeps the unrest down. There's no point in having a general for that army, because it's probably not going to get used before the general actually dies. And that army is only there, essentially, as a peacekeeping army. The dilemma, you need a province. Well, I say need, you want a province. Let's go onto our provincial list. Oh, what about any of these provinces which we took? Or any of you? Would any of you give a lot of money? No. So we're probably just going to have to go for... The Dilemma's already got you. What about you? The Dilemma's already got you. Amirs have got you. I'm trying to find one where it's got high tax income, but not a very valuable commodity. There we go. Because the commodities, like, I can improve upon to get more money out of, where I can't as easily with tax. Right, let's do... Let's build a bunch of these. These are only the cheapy ones, so we'll build a ton of those. Age of Revolutions. We'll build a ton of those, which take a year and should get me a bit of extra money. Right, so Age of Revolutions, what we got here? Be an emperor, or form your own empire. We have done just that. Have a government with a parliament? No, that is not us. Have a subject with over 250 development. That's not going to happen. 50 development in the capital. Discipline's unlikely to happen. 3-star general or admiral in command of a unit. That's just basically luck. Although if you have really high army tradition, that basically increases your chance of getting a 3-star general or admiral. Own and control at least 2 oranges of institutions. So that's probably... We'd struggle to get a lot of those done. Where are the institutions? Institutions, where are you? It would be the last tab I check, wouldn't it? There you go. So we have 1, 2. Basically, there's like this giant void around us, basically. So we're not going to be getting that specific one, at least. How long until your truce is up? 4 years. Okay. Wait until the Ottoman... I really want the Ottomans to get absolutely destroyed. We're on the wrong screen. There we go. That's the one. Let's sort by force limit. So, Ottomans, as you can see, have got an insane amount of mercenaries. My guess is they took the administrative... Well, they haven't. So administrative ideas have all the stuff in that's, you know, beneficial to mercenaries, like reduces their cost and stuff like that. So they didn't go for that. So they've probably just got that many mercenaries because they don't have a lot of manpower. At least relative to what the Ottomans normally have. Like their max manpower is... Wow. Presumably a lot higher than that. Spain are pretty scary. They've got a pretty big army. Go towards legalism, please. What, did we just lose our claim on Moghastan? No. Something else happened. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so Ottomans still haven't re-allied Tunis. In fact, they've let their thing expire, their royal marriage. So that does not look like that's going to happen again. Have you got any claims? You've not. It seems more like the Commonwealth and Austria are just attacking... Well, saying that the last war was started by the Ottomans. It doesn't seem like they're really getting any claims before they attack. Have you got any missions? Can I see any missions that you've got? You have not got any missions that I can see. Unless you can only see your allies' missions, maybe. Yes, that seems to be the case. Oh, that's a shame. This annexation's taking a long time. How much longer is it going to take? Go 29. We really need to get some. Is there a? What I would really love is a level 3 Diplo reputation person. That would be a godsend at the moment. Cool. So let us get claims on both of these provinces. And actually, we might be able to get claims on. Can we get a claim on this one? Yes, we can. So we will definitely get a claim on Najd because that's their capital. So we'll probably get a claim on these 3 provinces here. And then we'll go to war with Najd. Because they are allied to Chagatai, who are all the way over here. Timurids are actually getting rather large now. They seem to have conquered another chunk of something. Quite surprised. Like I swear, like in 95% of games, they end up just imploding. Which, you know, is just sort of one of the challenges of playing the Timurids. Is like initially, that is the bit you're stuck with. Is the fact that you're got a load of really bad unrest and whatnot. Land attrition -25, and then we get attrition for enemies +1 after completing that. That is good stuff. Right, so I've got admin overload. So I need to find a way of spending it. And I'm actually inclined... No. No, yes, no. Reduce inflation? Let's reduce inflation rather than do development at the moment, because that gave us a bit of money extra anyway, reducing inflation, and it'll mean, you know, when we're buying buildings, it'll save us more money. So that is good. Good stuff. Diplo relations. Cool. The one I really want is this one. Diplo reputation +2. Although by the time we get that, I think we're going to have already annexed Ethiopia by that point. Sadly. Still no Diplo reputation, people. It's not good. I really want one. Can I get another claim on... No guy. Almost. Almost. One more tick. See, now that the game's getting towards the late game, I swear my computer just decides, now I'm going to start being a little sluggish. Tell you what, I'm not even going to bother waiting for that claim. I'm just going to go and squash them. Because I don't really need to wait for that claim. Like, it's a 3 development province. It's not going to cost that much. So let us go to war. We got to wait for our guys to... Let's move you back 1. It's pointless me paying for their morale and whatnot to go back up if they're taking a butt ton of attrition. Cool. Lovely. Right, you are allied to nobody, apart from Chagatai, and I'll just let that continue as it wants to. Bring our guy back from no guy, and then use him to... Ooh, again, you just made a big army. Normally, whenever the Ottomans just go and randomly spam a massive army like that, I assume they've just gone to war. But what I'm guessing they're doing is replacing all of their mercenaries with actual troops. So Chagatai don't even want to join, so that is absolutely glorious. Hopefully they don't come around here. Are they... Has conditional military access through the Ottomans. So hopefully they don't just bring an army down here. I mean, it's not like it's a threat. Their army's probably not very big. It's more it's a pain in the butt, to be honest. We'll split this army up. Just to siege it down a bit faster, because they've got quite a few provinces. We'll use one army as just sort of a big one to go and take their forts. Have they got another fort? Yeah, Kazan. I gotta go and try and find their army. They're not at war with anyone else, are they? No, just me. Oh, no guy. Oh, there they are. Cool. Let's try and catch their army then. Oh, that was easy. They literally walked straight into it. This is just going to be a case of if we can stack wipe them. I was going to say it was going to be a case of just carpet sieging them, essentially. I'm going to follow them to wherever they go. Probably up to there. Where do these rebels rise up? Oh, good, they're none of mine. They're not my rebels. Right. You come over there. You go over there. And you come back down here. I want to try and cut off this border with the Ottomans. Because what I don't want is for them to, for the Ottomans to declare war and go, oh, I'm going to jump in on this war and take all this land. It's more me just absolutely making sure that I try and cut off as much of the Ottoman sort of routes for expansion as humanly possible. You go up there, you go up there, and you just go there. And I'm just going to leave this guy here for the moment. Just essentially protecting against their armies, picking off my smaller army stacks. See, they did! The little sods! Absolute buggers! Right, I'm going to go after their forts. Because otherwise that's exactly what the Ottomans are going to do. Is go after their forts. And I just got it first. Because by going after the forts, it means essentially the Ottomans will control the lion's share of the war score. And it will mean that I won't be able to piece them out as easily. But if I can go for the forts, then more the merrier. I think what I'm wanting to do is try and get these provinces. That should be doable, because they shouldn't be terribly... Oh, actually, that is a very high... That's a 20 development province. And that's 24. It might be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated. We shall see. The Ottomans have got an army down here. Sorry, Nogai have got an army here. I'm sort of hoping. Oh, Russia have gone to war with Nogai as well now. I was sort of hoping the Ottomans will send an army to deal with Nogai. And I can just sort of siege my merry way through. 45 devastation in the Nogai area or lose manpower. I'm actually going to lose manpower. Like, even though it's not they're not my provinces yet, I'd rather not have any devastation in any of any of the areas I'm planning on conquering. You go there. And you go there, please. There you go. I wonder, is this really possible? Oh my god, it actually is. Oh, this is glorious. It would cost a fair amount to take it. Who would I be bordering with? Okay, so the Ottomans could actually core some of this. So if I do that... I mean, obviously I need to capture more provinces to do that. But that would stop the Ottomans getting a border, basically. Which just makes my heart happy, to be honest. And these guys are messing around doing God knows what. So, right, we've sieged down that province. Let's split this army and continue our sieges. Hello, Russia. So it looks like Russia might actually end up gaining a fair amount of land back. Depending on how long this war goes on for, of course. Yeah, Russia, you can have war score. War score? What am I even on about? Military access. Yeah, so the Ottomans are starting to carpet siege. Which is not terribly surprising. Cool. So let me see what I can get. So I can get all of that, actually, which is really good. It will annoy a few people. The main ones I care about is the Timurids. I don't really want to annoy them. But then, if they attack me, Malwo should defend me. So that's actually not too bad. And the main reason is this stops the Ottomans from being able to... They can't take any provinces from this war. No matter what they do, they can't take provinces because they won't be able to core it. So this, I call a success. Even though it is the ultimate in discussing border gore, I think, in its own way, it is beautiful. So let's go and chuck you there, chuck you there. And bring you guys. You guys can go sit down on no guy. Actually, where's... That was the other high development province, wasn't it? Actually, no, I will chuck them up there. Trade skill efficiency. Trade efficiency, rather. That's actually quite a good person to go for. A 3. Because that'll increase our money quite a bit. And he's not as expensive. Oh no, I thought he was less. Oh well, maybe he's not. Right, our overextension really needs to come down. Fortunately, a lot of these provinces are pretty cheap. And we've got 3 stability, so that will help us a lot. Good stuff. So let's put you there. We'll put, oh no, I want you on autonomous rebel suppression. And I will also put these guys on autonomous rebel suppression when they eventually arrive. Unfortunately, that cost us a lot of Diplo power taking all that stuff. I believe. Because that... Wow, that's the only reason I can think why we're at a minus. Or, why are we at a minus? Monthly increase 8, yada yada yada. Why are we at a minus? I can't figure that out. I thought we were going into the minus. But no, we are slowly creeping into the positive. Let's see what the Ottomans do with this now. I'm intrigued. The Timurids are probably going to take a big chunk out of Nogai as well. Which is unfortunate. I'm going to have to build... Oh, look at that. 5 mercantilism. Yes, please. What's mercantilism I at now? It's got to be pretty good. 52%. Nice. Nice. What I could be really cruel and do is deny them military access. Because then they might not be able to get their armies back. Because surely the Timurids don't like them. Oh, and the Ottomans ended their war because they couldn't get anything. And they literally didn't get anything. They must have white peaced or something. Or, well, they probably took money, actually. But the Timurids took a chunk, but I got, I think, the most valuable provinces, so I'm happy with that. Timurids are actually beasting pretty hard. That's pretty nuts. Have they got me as a rival? They do. That's a shame, because I would have probably allied them then. And used them to beat the Ottomans. Let's have a look. Can I change? Oh no, I want myself. France, Commonwealth, and the Ottomans, the only ones I could pick. The Ottomans hate me now. That's quite funny. I do still want to have a royal marriage for the moment. Because I still want them to like me, at least for a little bit longer. There's just over 100 years left in the game. But there's no reason to be hasty, put it that way. Just trying to find provinces I can get a claim on here, or rather provinces that are worthwhile getting a claim on. There's not actually that many. They're all pretty bad development. Oh well. Lovely stuff. Let's check and see if there's a... God, we really need more diplomatic reputation. There's no way I can get that through this, can I? No, there is not. That is a shame. Ooh, Austria just rented Condottieri, and they're not at war. So, let us see whether they declare war on the Ottomans. That would be very interesting. What am I doing for rebels? Actually, not that bad. So let's do some more army drilling. These guys need a general before they will do any of that. Why did you guys ever stop? I didn't say you could stop. Cilicia become vassals of Austria. Austria really are absolutely beasting it this playthrough. They're just eating Europe alive. Are they allied to the Commonwealth? They've got to be. Yeah, and Savoy. And Spain. So no wonder they're having a few issues. What I really want is a button that I can... a join war against button. Where I can say, please go to war with the Ottomans. Who are you allied with? Najd and Timurids. The Timurids, they've got to be a great power, surely. Malwa, what about you? So, Ottomans are actually allied to the Timurids, which is a bit of a pain in the bum. Indeed. I need to probably start getting a few forts built in this sort of region here. I mean, I don't care about any of this snaky stuff. It's mainly about here. That and that, because there's a lot of money in here, and I do not want it to come to be under siege. Austria, that's not very nice. Why you no like? The Ottomans only barely like me. Let's recall our guy from talking to our vassals and send him to do allies. Yeah. I'm going to accept, but... Oh, actually, do I? No, because if I accept, they will probably take this off me and I will probably lose it. I'm going to decline, even though it does give me bad diplomatic reputation. Because they are going to get their heads kicked in. Attacker against... So they attacked again. It broke our alliance against the Ottomans. So this could actually be an opportunity. Potentially. How are we doing for stuff down here? It's going well. Oh, I can't offer them military access. No. You don't have military access, that's for damn sure. So Austria have got a coalition against them. Probably not terribly surprising. Oh, holy moly. Let's get another general. You need to go and... They're having all sorts of rebel issues. And these guys aren't even bothering. Saying that, they've got low morale, so they're probably drilling their army. Oh, this is too sweet, this is. The Ottomans hate me now. Okay, so I think I probably do need to build some forts. Or do I? Let's build that one there. Let's build one on Baghdad. Let's build... We can always, yeah, just upgrade. I think there is a good place because it's in between wasteland provinces. So that and that shuts off that area from this area. So that works. Let's get this. Shall we? Production efficiency. Yeah, sure. So we're way ahead of time on admin stuff now, which is nice. It'd be really good if... I mean, this annexing Ethiopia is going to take a age now, because we basically neglected to join the Ottomans in war. They will... Wow. We lost our... Is it worth taking that? No. We lost our diplo reputation. We lost 1, was it? Or 2? In any case... It's not terribly great, is it? So it's going to take forever. Like, we're going to have to wait until that malice expires, which is 5 years. I believe. And then it will continue annexing. Because at the moment it's moving. Not at all. Cool. So everyone should be at war with the Ottomans now. How long it takes, I don't know. How are the armies doing? Oh, I can't see any of it, of course, because I'm no longer allied to them. Hypothetically... Oh, dear. Who did I lose? You. I think I need to drill all my armies as much as I can. And the reason being... There doesn't appear to be any more. Oh, there might be some rebels popping up there, so we'll go and chuck our army over there. The more I could draw my army, the more it gives... Where are you? Where are you? Army professionalism, which obviously increases a bunch of these parameters, which every little helps, especially stuff like land fire and shock damage will help me immensely. Oh wow, we will gain 35,000 manpower, lower our army professionalism. That's actually pretty smart ability. I quite like that. So it would be glorious for the Ottomans to get absolutely wrecked in this war. I get the feeling that they're probably not gonna. They're probably not going to get wrecked. It's nice to know that they are at least struggling with manpower, even now, right at the beginning of the war. Clearly, Austria... Ottoman, Commonwealth, Imperialist War. Yes, okay, it's just Austria and Commonwealth on this occasion, I think. Oh no, sorry. Hamburg, Brandenburg, and Silesia. But then Hamburg, Brandenburg, and Silesia certainly aren't going to help all that much. Brandenburg probably will. I like. Depending on how it goes, like if they really do start to struggle, I could consider going to war with the Ottomans. I don't think I'm ready though. Like, I do not feel like strong enough in any sense to go to war with the Ottomans right now. I think I need to leave it at least another, like, war. Having said that, there's every chance that the Timurids could turn around and go to war with me. In which case they would obviously call the Ottomans in. Tabriz. Oh no, that's not the right spelling. Tabriz. How much unrest do you currently have? Minus 8.2, so actually plus 6 makes little to no difference. Come on, can I not give anyone military access? Just because it would, you know, it would help you, honestly. It really would. You'd love it. No, France would give it to me, but they wouldn't. France don't hate me so much now because I'm no longer allied to the Ottomans. Hey, bunch of cores are done. Who am I rivaled with? Austria. I could swap that for the Ottomans. Why won't it let me swap? Cost me 100. Oh, it's 100 Diplo as well. I don't really want to do Diplo power. Diplo power is not something I want to lose right now. So they hate me a lot less now, actually, which is quite nice. I think what I might actually do is... just hypothetically... Tunis would join, but everyone else would join against me. That is not great. Of course, Timurids would bleed and join if I went against the Ottomans. That's not good. I'm going to improve relations with France, Austria, and let's spend all of our points that we've currently got against the Timurids. And I'm going to improve relations with Commonwealth as well. Basically, I want there to be... I want to take advantage of that incredibly small chance that they change their opinion towards me. It would be absolute bliss if I could rival the Ottomans and then that they would be happy to ally me. It is not unheard of for European powers to want to ally, like, Middle Eastern powers. Well, I've certainly had it where France have allied me before. And I've been like the Ottomans, so... there is hope. Indeed. It's quite unlikely, though. I mean, look, it's primarily look at their... there's already minus 38 because of my army and navy strength. Speaking of which, I should probably build more ships. Frigates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Gets me up to my force limit. So the Ottomans shouldn't have any military access through my provinces now, which is good. Right, that general died. Let's replace him. Oh, that is a very nice looking general. Is he a 2? Oh no. The stars there overlapped, so I thought it was a 3 for a second. I got really hopeful. How much money am I making? 32.68. It's a small amount. Right, all my forts just finished. Baghdad, Hamadan, Tabriz. Cool. So it would seem like the Commonwealth, I would hope that they take massive chunks out of the Ottomans, or at very least make them return provinces to people, release people. That would just be the icing on the cake. I think this war is probably going to be over soon. The reason I think that is because, at least if they're anything like me, once they occupy most of this stuff, they can't be bothered to come down here because the war's already dragged on for too long. So, we'll see. The Ottomans have still got a few... how are the Ottoblobs doing? They've got 45k manpower. They've still got a lot of troops, though. 320,000 troops, more or less. So, Russia would ally me. Interestingly. I wonder if I could use them. Who are the Ottomans rivaled? Ming, Commonwealth. Okay. The main ones that are never going to ally me. Sind, you might be a good ally. Reason being is because if I get attacked, Sind and Malwa should both join. And Sind are obviously right next to Timurids, so that'll help me against the Timurids so I can focus my attention on the Ottomans. I am sort of fully expecting to be attacked at some point. That's sort of why I'm preparing for it all. Oh, yes. Skill 3 diplomatic reputation. For 10 prestige, that is an absolute bargain. Where are you? Oh, love of my life. There we go. It's cheaper to maintain, and he's +3, and he's only 30 years old, so that'll... Well, unless he dies quite early, he should be there for a good while, which will help speed this up, because it has been dragging on. 42. I mean, it's still going to take an age, but still. Not as long as it otherwise would. Denmark. Oh, Sweden are breaking free, it would seem. Russia would actually ally me. I'm thinking Sind, and I'm also thinking Russia. I just need bodies to throw at them. At Malwa and the Ottoblobs and Timurids. Also looking at people with a vested interest in eating the Timurids, which would pretty much be Sind and Russia. Especially if Timurids expand any further into Nogai. Because I could realistically go into another war. How are we doing on military tech? We're probably behind, aren't we? So what are we on? We're on 22. The Ottomans are on 25. My god. Cost reducing war exhaustion. Let's go for that. I really need to get through to Diplo reputation. I don't care much beyond that. I'm going to go for a +1, but only because I want to keep some money flowing, because I still need to do a few upgrades to the Empire before we're ready to face off against our arch nemesis. Alright, let's do that. And then get a... Oop. Oop. Get our alliance done. We'll call our guy from France. Right, you are all done. Pull you all guys there. Where would you be best off going? Hormuz it is, it seems. Yep, go to Hormuz. How are we doing for rebellions? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. I'm actually quite surprised we didn't have to convert anyone. The Ottomans, we've only got royal marriage left with, so that should end pretty fast. Gain 60 Diplo power. Yes, I want that. I want all the Diplo power you can muster. What the hell happened there? Did the Ottomans take back all that land? Come on, Austria. Let me offer military access. Okay, so I've offered the Austria military access, so they might use that. Because the Ottomans don't have military access into my land anymore, I mean, it seems that Austria can use that to bypass, or pretty much go and do whatever they want. hopefully that benefits them in some way. Basically, whatever I could do to mess up the Ottomans. Intervene in war? We would join has fewer greater powers. No, I don't want to do that. I want them to lose. I want them to get destroyed. So let us do build spy network. Because if I'm not going to get like cores and stuff like that, yeah, I can still use it to just mess with them. Foreign rest's probably fine. Legalism. Cool, right, I will end the episode here because I realise this one's gone on way too long. I was clearly getting far too excited, but I am really waiting to see what happens with a lot of this stuff, given the range of areas which Austria and Commonwealth have managed to actually get. If they could get them to... If they could take a lot of these, that would be bliss. Like, the more of their valuable provinces they take, the better. If they could give this to a lot of other people, or give it back to Russia or Commonwealth, or I think Smolensk is around here. Their cores might have expired by now. But yeah, we'll see you in the next episode. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you then. Take care.